It's about 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, April 18th, 2023. It is a cool, 58, 60 degrees. There's a gentle breeze blowing from the south. Breeze blowing, that's a tongue twister. We are in the third cell of this last row. 7 cells in total, so we're just a few days away from the end of this rotation. And Thursday evening is when we're going to start a new rotation, using a new system that I've been setting up slowly. So the grass here is well over my ankles. What is that cow doing laying down? Let's go check on her. Hopefully she's just chewing her cud and taking a break. They're all laying down when I came out here and they weren't really interested in moving. The manure patties are looking better. They're starting to stand up. This is where the wire was. That white post down there, in the center of the screen there. To the right side is where they grazed, and the left side is a new area. I'm seeing lots of clover in this section. Oh, that manure patty's not very good. Too runny, but they're starting to firm up a little bit. There we go. All right, metal tag, you're chewing your cud laying down. You're probably perfectly fine, but I'm going to check on you anyway. Yeah, you're fine. Good morning. Did you get to sleep in this morning? Metal tag has a nice slick coat, it looks like. Cows aren't too bad. So I guess cows like to lay down in the tall grass. There's a nice manure patty. Yeah, she's perfectly healthy. She's overfed, if anything. So look at the condition on her. Starting to get the folds of fat under her tail. You can barely see the ridge at all. Hip bones are just round little points. You know, they don't stick out at all. Belly's full. The triangle's full. Just good condition all around. For those of you who don't watch me every day, which I assume is many of you, one of the things I look for on the cow is the triangle. You can barely see the triangle on red here. Let me get close to a cow though. Let me show you. This one's number 6. I don't think she'll let me get close. Where's number 20? Number 20 doesn't mind me. Blue doesn't mind me much either. Here's 24. She's the cow that's doing the worst on my field. There's Speck. She's not doing very great either. So, and of course there's the lamb. So I'll try to get a cow I can show you the triangle on here. So we're in the latter half of April and May, and then once June 1st comes, I think I'm going to bring the bulls in. Then hopefully we're going to get some breeding going, and I might need to get an older bull so that I make sure the job gets done, because younger bulls just don't have the capacity or the potency that the older bulls would have. And my neighbor has a bull. I need to talk to him about it first, but you know, if I don't get a bull on June 1st exactly, that's fine, June or July. All right, here's Blue. Blue's a little more friendly. So the triangle I'm talking about starts here, goes to the hip bone, and then goes down here. And what I'm looking for is to see if this is hollow. That kind of represents the gut, like I guess on a human it'd be like their sides, or probably more closely approximating the belly. Like you can suck your belly in. Well, they can suck that in. And if that's sucked in, if that's hollow, that means they're not eating enough. They're not getting full. So hers is a little shallow there. It's not bulging out. You don't want it to bulge out. That's not good. But you don't want to be able to really see it either. So the other thing that I look for when I'm looking at conditions, you can tell by the hip bones, the condition of the cow. See, Blue has quite a bit of fat around her hip bones, so they're not sharp. They're very round. Same token, Blue is not in the best condition. You can kind of see a little bit of the ribs. You can see the waviness of the ribs here. The ridge is pretty much gone. So if you can see the ridge, that means they don't got much flesh along their spine here. The other thing I look for is the tail. If the tail's hollow inside there, that's a bad sign. Hers is kind of filled in, but it's not full of fat. I'll see if I can get a good picture of a cow that's full of fat. So Brownie here, she's in good condition, but not like super fat. She could do a lot better. She needs to do a lot better. They should be fat right now. At least by the time we get into summer, like middle of May and early June, they should be fat. Just like obese, Because summer's going to be hard even with plenty of food, because of the heat. And then here, this is number 21. Let's look at her tail. She has a really good, number 21, super fat. So if you look at her tail, you see how the base of her tail is filled in, and there's even folds of fat developing. Yeah, she's a fatty. Her hip bones are almost sunken into the fat. You can barely see them. She just looks like a big round roly-poly. That's what you want your cows to look like when they're fat. Too fat is not good. But you want them fat. You want plenty of fat on their bodies. Help them get through tough times, especially the winter and the summer here. So, see, look at this calf. Her condition's pretty good all around. She's just she's not really fat, but she's not skinny either at all. What? You're getting all excited over nothing? Yeah. I think I'll bring my bulls back around June 1st. They're, let's see, the oldest was born in July of last year, so they're almost 1 year old. I do hope they breed with my cows. I can't really look at my bulls and say, oh, I don't like that one. There's all one reason or another that I like them, so hopefully they'll breed with my cows. But I'll probably bring in another bull, like my neighbor's bull, in mid or late June. The estrus cycle, I think, is 21 days. So maybe give my bulls a chance for 21 days. And then bring in the other bull to do the cleanup work for the ones that they missed. There are some heifers here that are probably too young to breed. Well, the really young ones, like this one, if they're not I think they have to be like at least a year old before they're actually fertile. So you're not a year old. But I want them to breed when they're about a year and a half, so that they give birth after 2 years. If it's a 10-month cycle, it's more of a 9-month cycle. It's in between 9 and 10 months. That's right, chase my dog away. Were you causing trouble, Hindu? Come here. You need to come to me for protection? You just want love, don't you? Get off me. Get off me. No jumping, okay? Hindungi and Nutmeg. Nutmeg, I want puppies. Can you make lots and lots of puppies for me? Can you? They're siblings. They come from the same litter. So, And I kept the puppies, these puppies, with the sheep for a good month, like in a pen, and they're completely comfortable with each other. You know, the older dogs not so much. The sheep don't like them, but the younger dogs enjoy being sheep. So let's go say hi. Hello. How are you? How are you doing too? Yeah, I don't got any food. I'm not bribing you guys today. All right. As long as you're with the sheep, I can pet you. But if you follow me, I can't pet you. And you can see in the distance my bull calves. All the cows are gaining up on the dogs. Like, get out of here. You guys are bothering the cows. Of course they're going to chase you. All right, that's enough. Have a great day. Bye, Speck.